Hello guys, Mr. Shopper came back once again. Start out the video. Hajime Ippo round 1504 came out apparently a day ago. I guess it came out on Wednesday. I just presumed there's gonna be no chapter this week, so I'm over here rolling and doling. It's Thursday and the chapter been out and I've never been informed. That and another, I don't know, it's just I'm already agitated. Some other stuff been going on and I'm real irritated. But figured I could give you a chapter. Rather it's better late than never, right? Right? But now the irritation has gotten worse outside of life because this chapter is called Grandma Memories. I swear, if this is another chapter of Sendo just talking about his punk ass granny, I'm going to be irritated. I really am. But hey, you never know. You never know. Never know. So a quick recap. Sendo still thinks about Grandma. Ricardo throws up some quick jabs. And Sendo might be tatering going, come on, you gotta do something. And come on, you might. So, let's get right into this. The announcer says, any careless punch will lead to another big right counter. And protecting up top just leave his body defenseless. Can Sendo do nothing but turtle up in the face of Ricardo's overwhelming strength? Will an opportunity to fight back show itself? Round 1504, Grandma's Memories. The announcer says he's being cut down slowly but surely. I guess we have been watching the same fight. The announcer says, what are you doing, Sendo? This isn't like you at all. You gotta do something. The announcer continues, the situation looks grim. The announcer says, in such a situation, just what does a challenger do? And Dante says, he's been outdone in every respect? I suppose it's not a bad idea to go full defense until the damage goes away. And Takamura chips in, except that when you think too much, you think too much, your hands stop moving. Who wants to watch a match like this? I'll say it since you can't. It's boring. And Dante's like, oi. Ricardo steps. Sendo stands there, high guard. Blam! Ricardo throws out a jab. The champion moves in for the kill. From mid-range, he throws a left. Two lefts. And Sendo says, I can't punch back from here. I gotta push in beyond his left end. Sendo steps in deep. Ricardo slips out the way. Pops with another jab. Blam! Another one is waiting for him. Sendo says, I'm close, but Ricardo seems like he better go for another left. Never mind. Blam! It's a body blow. And then that says another body blow. It's a high-low combination. And Sendo clinches Ricardo. Announcer says he forces a clinch. The challenger's hanging on for dear life. And that crowd says, Sendo clinching? No way. Have you ever seen this before? Ippo's like, oh no. And Miyata's like, he's completely cornered. And Ippo's like, that's. And Sendo's shaking. And Sendo says once again, what do I do here? Fucking pitiful. I can't do anything. Apparently we get a flashback. Or we get something. And someone says, that little rascal. He always fly off the handle at any injustice. He can't accept it. He'll scream like a banshee. He always come home all right up, covered in cuts and bruises. I didn't know what to do with him. I was at my wit's end. But win or lose, he'll always get beat up. That's his one good point. Hey, Sensei. And Sendo's teacher said yes. And Grandma's like, right now, it don't look like he's having fun, does it? We see some silhouettes. Someone says, damn it. They were older and bigger. There was 3 of them. That's cheap. That's freaking unfair. Get shot at Grandma. And someone says, where are you going, Takeshi? I ain't lost yet. And the ref says, break. I said, break, Sendo. The ref says. So Ricardo grabs him, and that says the challenger refuses to break, so the champion just tosses him off like a rag doll. Sendo takes a knee, and the ref says, Ricardo, hey Ricardo, that's unacceptable. The ref says, stand up, get up, to be continued. As the crowd says boo, and Ricardo starts to walk away. And the last chapter leaves off on, the ref says Sendo get up, and we get this silhouette shot of Sendo. I'm indifferent. Now remember, some might say, well, what makes you think Sendo's going to win? Have we not seen this set up before? Have we not seen this whole, well, it's against impossible odds? It was just like how many Ippo fights was Ippo just getting obliterated? Are we going to act like Wally does not exist? Malcolm Gecko does not exist? That veteran guy that kept doing the uppercut, we're going to act like this guy don't exist? Like Jimmy Fisher wasn't applying that pressure to Ippo? We're going to act like this doesn't exist and busting up Ippo's soldiers? Since when there's been another easy fight for Makunouchi? Sayeki will put the beats by drawing him. Hayami, Mishiba. Since when was there ever an easy fight for this guy? Never. This is enduring storytelling, but it's just, I just see a trope that George Morikawa is gonna do what he always does. So who knows? But in this case, I have checked up on George's Twitter, and like I say, George's nickname is all about that action, Mr. Morikawa. He's over here defending and arguing about AI on Twitter. Like, boy, he's slicing and dicing. He's responding on Twitter. George is putting in a work. Like I told him, he's all about that action, Mr. Morikawa. And I'm trying to keep this short. The first half of the chapter, it's the same old malarkey. He's getting cut down slowly, surely. He hasn't done anything that Dante nonsense. Like, Dante, shut up. He hasn't done anything we have not seen before. This be this stuff I'm talking about. When it was Gonzalez, he showed definitively against Sendo and Ippo that he's a better boxer. From the first ring of the bell, he was teaching Sendo a lesson. He was putting the beats on Dre to Makunouchi. There was no doubt about it. There was no questioning the loving of Sendo. Ricardo, there's nothing Ricardo is doing that we haven't seen every other fighter do. Alright guys, he's doing that straight jab. Now look, he hit to the body. Could have hit to the body and started throwing out these rights and left hooks since round one. But Ricardo's a slow starter. This one. I don't think that round two match against Dante, when he tried to put him out of commission with that straight right, I don't think that was him trying to slowly start against Dante. Or Billy McCullum. How many rounds Billy McCullum lasted? Did Alfredo Gonzalez ever go 12 rounds with Ricardo Martinez? Did Sendo not get dropped in round two? Like what is whole slow starter stuff come from with Ricardo Martinez? Like when? Since when? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm insane. Takamura says, I'm boring. Now, Takamura, you still got to spill the beans on what you mean by, that he didn't learn anything from you. He's just like, we got the same old thing. Sendo claiming he can't do nothing. But, like some might say, one on us as irritated or agitated. Right? Sendo clinches Ricardo. On which, didn't he also clinch Shigeta?
They're in a clinch! The champ is holding on for dear life!
Hold on to him, Sendo! Don't let go till you get your strength back!
Yeah, he did clinch Shigeta, didn't he? Oh. Oh. Boy, if I was a betting man, I'll be a millionaire right now. And then Grandma, so like, it was the same old usual. It's only like 9 pages this chapter, right? Same old malarkey, right? And then we get this flashback of Grandma. And Grandma tells the teacher, right now it doesn't look like he's having fun, does it? Now this is a reference back to the Shigeta fight, where he was talking with, where she was talking to Ippo and the coach. I believe so. And she was like, it always seems like he's having so much fun. I could be wrong, but I believe that's where that's from. What Grandma says. So this is what this is a callback to, where this is the opposite, where it don't look like he's having fun, does it? Now, this is Sendo saying, damn it, they were older and they was bigger than me, and there was 3 of them. Freaking unfair. Where are you going? Takeshi, I ain't lost yet. We're getting like a flashback of Sendo. Sendo grabs on Ricardo. Ricardo tosses him over like he's trapped. Now remember what I told you guys. The Ricardo we've been seeing is not real. Alright, I've never argued that Ricardo Martinez is a bad guy, but I've always argued the fact that Ricardo, his true style, his true personality, well not personality, his true way of fighting has always been maximum machismo, close in range, a slaughterfest. The same thing Gonzalez gave Ippo, and the same thing this is why he was revering and he was so awestruck by Death God Gonzalez and Sendo. It was everything he wanted. I told you this whole El Diablo of Mexico thing is real, and we've never seen Ricardo just break this stature of having good manners. We've never seen this shit. He's never tossed anybody else. He's never did this. And then, like, it's not the fact that he tossed Sendo like he's trash. He walks away as Sendo's on his hands and knees after getting tossed. And, like, he doesn't even try to, like, talk to the ref. He's mad. Look, man. Look, man. Look. Look, now I'm putting high hopes in the next chapter. Right? Whether Sendo get put to sleep or not. I'm telling you, next chapter is going to be going down. Next chapter is going to be it. Because there's no way Grandma get this flashback. Damn it. It was all bigger than me, older than me. Where you going to Casey? And you get this look back of Sendo saying, I ain't lost yet. Come on. Come on. And then Ricardo, like, on the hook Sendo and say, get your bitch ass away from me. Get away from me. Look on me, punk. Ricardo's like, look on me, punk. Get off of me. Get off of me, scrub. Get off of me, little Jimmy. What's wrong with you? Lost your gosh darn mind. What you thought this was? Thought this was Osaka? You thought this was a back alley in Osaka? Nah. So that's why my opinion changed. Cause seeing that last part right there, the beginning part is just the same old malarkey. Ricardo, he's just doing the same old, same old, same old. Sendo, why don't you time the jab? Sendo, why don't you step in? So on and so on and so on and so on and so on. And like I said, like 2 to 3 chapters ago, right? There's a reason why I believe Sendo's gonna win this fight. There's a reason why, alright? Those might be doubtful, but there's no way. Whether Sendo wins or lose, we're gonna see an all-star performance. This fight is gonna kick up next. This fight is gonna do it. He's, oh boy, I can feel it. I can feel it in my blood. I can feel it in my nuggets. The blood vessels are overdosing. My blood cells are screaming. My atoms are agreeing. This next chapter, boy, he's not having fun. So remember this, Batman. If Sendo has spent most of his boxing career having fun, right? Going against, it's not about the overwhelming odds, because that was kind of like we get Gonzalez, but this right here. What happens if Sendo don't have fun? Now, I've never thought about this. Have we ever seen Sendo truly mad? Now, there was that one time where Sendo Ippo split his face open, and he just went blam. But that Sendo right there was monstrous. Dr. Ward's like, put your hands up, Ippo, hands up. He said, no, boom, bam. Blow, God, he drops once. Ippo struggled to get up. Blam! Punched his ass in his chest. Muckanucci down. Muckanucci down. And I'm telling you, episode 74 of their season 1 of Hajime Ippo is incredible. And Sendo's like, you're the first. You're the first person ever put my punches to shame like this. So, because even with that telegraph left and right hand, you can make an argument that the punches that Jose and Death God Gonzalez hit him with was stronger than Ricardo's right hand, even full force. Now, some might say why. Quite simple. It's the same reason why Ippo got knocked out cold, aside from the damage he took throughout the entire match, and that was he got timed coming in by Death God Gonzalez. It's like how Jose timed Sendo, or Death God Gonzalez timed him. Now the difference is the way Ricardo did it with the right hand. He did it instead of like Miyata timing him as he's countering or before he counters. He did a Samamura where he's punishing him after he counts. Actually, wait, no. no, yeah, and that's what those called dark counters, right? I gotta reread that. I could be wrong, but catching Sendo like that, not a good idea. Cause like remember that shot he hit with a straight right hand, Sendo already missed. Then Ricardo popped. I don't know. That's not how you put Sendo to sleep. You gotta sever his consciousness. Doing it afterwards, you can still see the punch coming, no matter how fast it is. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I went into this chapter being real agitated with Grandma here. But I don't know. Things might be turning around. Things might be heating up. Sendo might be mad. He might have actually done it. I'm close, but body blow. And I nearly forgot Sendo got broken ribs. So that's why I brought up last chapter. Like broken ribs with Sendo? Who, what? This is the same man who broke his hand and kept punching. The man's a monster. This is the man who punched Mishipa's belt and fucked up his hand before the fight and still threw a knuckle drop and then went on the knockout. Like, the man's a monster. But in this special case right here, my goodness, I don't know what's going to happen, but it's obviously Ricardo Martinez is upset and Sendo, because like it's very funny. If Ricardo would never did that, I wonder what would have happened. Because there's one thing, you know, to be whooping on him, right? Like he's having fun. I don't know, Grandma's getting flashback. I don't know, Grandma might be the crutch. And you get this, like, seriously, what do you think that meant by I ain't lost yet? Look, man, look, you guys can believe whatever you want. I'm getting intrigued right now. I'm getting juiced up. This right here, this could be something special. And then the ref's like, break. And Carter like, get the fuck off me, little nigga. Get off of me. What's wrong with you? Get off me. But why he do that to himself like he was a child, like he's trash? Why you do that? Why? I don't know. I'm telling you, there's a certain level of respect that Sendo's not going to tolerate. And toss him over like trash, yeah, Ricardo, your ass is grass. The fight's over. Sendo wins. Sendo wins. I've never thought about this. Have we ever seen Sendo mad? Honestly, let's think about this, boys and girls. Have we ever seen him mad? I can't really say. He wasn't mad against Vorg. He wasn't mad against Ippo, aside from that one moment. Alright? We've only seen two occasions. One doesn't count because he was unconscious, and the other time, Sendo split his face open. Ippo split his face open, and he went ballistic and dropped Ippo twice. I don't know. We haven't really seen it. Haven't really seen it. I don't know, man. I don't know. If Sendo might go for a duel exchange, I don't know, man. That's not going to end well for Ricardo. I don't know, man. He should never did that. You don't end your career. Sendo's, well, then, like the last panel, right? We don't see Sendo's face. And when I say you don't see his face, not the fact that his face is blocked. I'm talking about his whole face is shadowed. Like, if I could put up the panel, I will. I'm telling you, Sendo's not going to tolerate this level of disrespect. Ricardo, you're dead, man. I'm sorry. You don't, oh my goodness. Ricardo, you done did it now. You've done it now. You've done it now. You done fucked up. Hey, look, man. Hey, look, I can't blame people for having their doubts. But I'm telling you, Ricardo's done. It's over. It's over. We're going to get, it's happening. I can't believe it. It's right now. Because think about it. We've never seen Ricardo act like this and toss somebody like they trash over clinching. Why couldn't he just wait till the ref to break him up? We're not. When he's not, Ricardo, get off me, trash. Get off of me. Toss him off like he's garbage. Sendo goes down. Hey, look, man, this fight's over. Sendo's done. No. At this point, the next few chapters is going to be so great. It's going to be so magnificent. I don't even care who's going to win. Because if Sendo's mad and Ricardo triggers El Diablo, the same thing he did against Wally, this is going to be spectacular. I came into this fight upset, and I leave a happy man. Sendo's gonna kill this man. Sendo's gonna. Oh, look, if you want to doubt Sendo, knock yourself out. Sendo's gonna obliterate this guy. Ricardo's a dead man. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it, because like I told you before, why else would they keep hyping up this whole thing? Well, it only takes one punch to Sendo. Since when? Death God Gonzalez is a glass cannon. Death God don't work. And that's probably I haven't seen no one try to defend Gonzalez. This man took 2 punches from Ippo and got dropped. And the first punch was a parry that went through. And the second punch was a dual exchange. How you going down? How this happen, buddy? Whoa, Ippo punch hard. Ippo punched him twice and he's on the same level as Ippo? Watch the rest of that fight. I gotta edit this shit. I've seen it. Same thing, he tried to do that foolish stuff. You never dual exchange with Sendo. Never. Never. Sendo's an inch taller than Ippo. Sendo's is bigger than Ippo. Right? He just puts on more muscle. I don't know how he does it. Alright, maybe it's some of them old soccer genes. Maybe he got the tiger's blood from grandma pumping through his veins. Alright? Sendo, all I gotta say is tear his head off his cranial cavity. Don't tolerate this disrespect. And Ricardo Martinez, I want you to trigger that El Diablo right now. If you're upset, I want to see it. If this is going to be a slug out fight, if we're going to get the same level of madness we got with Sendo versus Death God Gonzalez, I want to see it with my own 2 eyes. Sendo's mad, and Ricardo just don't give a darn. I don't care what happens anymore. When the champions... how do I put it? When the champion shell finally cracks and he be able to reveal truly who he... You remember that thing that Gonzalez said against Sendo? It doesn't matter who you show your true colors are anymore. Yeah, we get to see Ricardo's true colors. How would Bill Stewart react? But Sendo's corner man. I don't know, man. I don't know what Sendo's corner man gonna be able to do with him. Sendo gets mad. He gonna murder somebody. Like I said before, man, he picked up that baseball bat and started swinging. We don't know what he's gonna do. Will we see the return of the clenched fist? Like he goes for another clinch. And Ricardo's like, man, get off me. And Sendo's like, blam. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. Sendo got broken ribs. Ricardo got a messed up arm. That's roughly even. I gotta see it. This is gonna be a masterclass, George. All you gotta do is bring it home, man. Bring it home. Come on, man. I got. But this is like serious. I'm dead serious. I don't do drugs or drink alcohol. But this right here, this is a drug. If George delivered like I believe he is, cause think about it. Think about this setup here. Ricardo just disrespected this man and acted extremely out of character. Like I told you, that El Diablo thing is real. That was never a joke. People believe me when I said it with Wally, but you don't. I guess me now. I don't know if they would have put the magnitude of this stuff. Like this is not random. Like Ricardo tossing him like that. Like I told you, last few fights he's been on easy mode. He told Dante that he hasn't changed. He hasn't. We haven't got a chance to see the real Ricardo since. Like it's a coincidence he split Ricardo's nose open, but if Ricardo split Sendo's face open, my goodness. We can get a fight on a level of Samuel Mora versus Ricardo Martinez. I don't know if my heart can take it. I don't know if my heart can take such excellence. That relentless... Now, I don't think any following would be happening. That doesn't make sense with a character. But outright brutality, things like the clenched fist, now there could be sense of some dirty boxing, but I don't know. And it's possible. It is possible. You know, throwing a few hits to the back of the head, act like it was a mistake. Cause like the headbutt thing is not. People does it, but it's not the same level. But but a few accidental hit to the back of the head, some clenched fists. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But this could be. I don't know. If the last few chapters has just been pure setup by George, I can't wait, man. Just like that Wally fight. One chapter later, boy, that fight was, that was incredible. So I don't know, man. I don't know. This could be the greatest pre-hype we've ever seen for a slaughter. I gotta see it. I gotta see it. This expression on his face of Ricardo is everything. And then he just walks away from the ref. And just like he just don't give a fuck. I gotta see this fight. But I can't wait for next week. This is gonna be excellent. This is, but not only did he get flashback power up, Sendo got flashback power up, and he was just disrespected. The exact remember when Sagetta did that exact same thing, Sendo took it up to another notch. Bro, Ricardo, you better, Ricardo, you better go to the church, El Diablo. You better go to the church. You're gonna need help. This man, like I said before, I don't care who wins at this point, besides from the fact how well the story would go. But if it delivers, I don't know, I might not give a damn who wins. As long as that fight is excellent. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna start to feel like that Sam Mora or Mushaba versus Marcus Rosario. Man, I don't give a damn who wins. This right here, the fight might be excellent. This is, man, my mouth watering over this fight, man. I got the $99 right here for the pay-per-view. I got the $99. I pay for that shit for pay-per-view. Boy, hey, look, man, this could be the most massive overhyped thing ever. Look at the setup. Like, how did something change in like 2 pages? The last 2 pages. Overall, I say I say it could be, depending on next chapter, this could be great, or could just be good. But I don't know, man. Sendo don't tolerate that disrespect, man. You don't toss Sendo over like he's trash. Cause remember, Shigeru tried that same thing. Is that all you got? Is that all you got? He's done it. I like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions about this, cause people about to start dying. I don't care who gets hit. Somebody's mouth guard will be flying out of their mouth. And boy, if Sendo connects and breaks Ricardo's jaw like he's Ali, boy, he'd be Kenny Norton versus Ali once again. Hey, look, man, I can't help it. I can't help it. The hype is off the charts, and it's just 2 pages. I can't explain it to you. Maybe it's a 6th sense. Maybe I'm going crazy, but I'm telling you, that right there, the next chapter. There's no more words. Like Jeff Hardy. There's no more words. Sendo, he's standing right there. This is the strongest man in the world. You gotta whoop on him. You gotta beat him. You gotta show up. I mean, I'm just rambling at this point, but the potential is off the charts. Like, y'all heard the way I was sounding. I was actually mad, but now I'm intrigued. And Teen Sendo lives. My goodness. I don't know you guys' thoughts and opinions about this. How you believe this fight will turn out. Like I said before. Alright, there's certain things that, look, if you read enough Ippo, and maybe that's my problem, because I'm a creative, because I create my own comics, but also, I pay attention like George story tropes and how he writes, right? But this right here, this has changed everything. Now I'm back in, now I don't have to be creator no more. I can switch back to fan mode. This, George about to deliver what I've been waiting for. This is exactly what I've been waiting for. I'm gonna have to blast that 3 days grace animal I might become. Whether Ricardo transforms, Sendo transform, turn Super Saiyan, I don't care what it is. This about to be a masterpiece. You know, I had fears that George could just let it all go, right? There's a chance that George can just pull a Keith Dragon, or do one of these other fights where it's just something or something. But no, it seems like George has been planning this for quite some time. Now, some people have claimed that George didn't plan for Alfredo to win originally, but like I said before, at that time, I don't know, it doesn't make sense for Ippo personally, because he wasn't doing it for himself. And he's still trying to do it for the coach. Now, sure, it didn't show up until Antonio, but like I said before, Miyata is the cause for Ippo being in retirement. If you want somebody to blame Miyata. That's what Miyata punk ass is right here in his stance. He know he's responsible for this. You know you did this. Ever since you did give Ippo that fight, ever since then, Miyata, you've done this to him. You need to take responsibility. You made him like this. We had some other dude say, Ippo don't got a main character. Buddy, I'm gonna quick tangent real quick because it's gonna be over 20 minutes already. So why did I always say, right, Hajime Ippo is not just about Ippo. Multiple times in the early days, right, get to catch up with Takamura, Aoki, Kimura. It wasn't just Ippo 24/7. We would get whole fights dedicated to Miyata. We get whole fights. As I was saying, there's a reason why I kept saying Ippo is not just about Ippo. Before Ippo retired, we had multiple Mishima fights where he's not fighting Ippo. We had like seriously, why do we need to follow Mishima's career after he fought Ippo? Why? Well, he's related to Kumi. And did we keep up with Yamada's fights? You remember Hammer Now? You know, Ippo's first students? How many of those fights we kept up with? Huh? How many? Huh? It's almost like he disappeared as a character, right? Right? We never saw him again, right? Besides from that one time he talking about on his tour, right? Yeah, so don't give me this, well, he was necessary. No, it was not. Same thing, why do we need to see Aoki fight? Well, he's Ippo's gym mate. And I'm not joking. I'm really am serious. There's a lot of characters outside of story relevance. We did not need to see them fight. We did not need to see Miyata versus Randy Boy Jr. Because Ippo's never going to fight Randy Boy Jr. as far as I can tell. So what did that add to anything? Well, we had to find out why Miyata did cancel the fight. Did that really add anything to Ippo's story, seeing Ippo versus Miyata? Or did Ippo fighting Dante? What did that add? Well, he's able to fight against a world champion. Against a world champion he has no interest in fighting. And nobody thought it was strange that after Ippo said, well, I can't fight Miyata no more, that he didn't say, I'm going to fight Ricardo Martinez. Y'all didn't think that's strange how he went off all these Asian champions? Y'all didn't think that's a little weird? A little unusual? Why? Like people really don't know what main characters are. Like this shit's hilarious. Like, and I just find it ironic. The series not called the main character's name is expected to only focus on the main character, but then y'all complain when Naruto focuses on Naruto. I'm telling you, that's pretty funny. But it's something that we can't got thoughts and opinions about this whole ordeal. Because I have seen a lot of Ippo competition out there these days. It's just, we had one dude say, he said no, leave it alone, King, leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone. But the BNW got thoughts and opinions. Do you believe this is set up for a Sendo power up, Sendo getting mad, and do you, or gonna win, that we're gonna get the greatest slug out fight we possibly ever seen? Because Sendo actually being mad and not enjoying the fight, and Ricardo obviously being irritated. But this, I'm telling you, I want to see what put down Jeff God Gonzalez. I want to see why Ricardo so casually don't see Gonzalez as a threat no more. He had to do something. He had to do something above, and I want to see it with my own eyes. Whether Sendo get destroyed or not, I want to see it. I want to see it, damn it. Yes, I'm on that Miyata timing. I want to see it. I want to see the anti-Dempsey roll. I want to see it. I don't care. I don't care if he wins. I want to see it. That's what you're hearing from Yamada? You want to see if he's going to get destroyed or not? Yep, I want Sendo to win, but I want to see it with my own two eyes. The strongest man of Hajime Ippo versus the man with the strongest ambition with Sendo. Only one person could walk out of here alive. Would it be the sun god, the El Diablo of Mexico? Or would it be the Mexican killer tiger from Nanua? Would it be from the man from Osaka? Only one can make it out alive. If you've been with the UK, like, comment, subscribe, and peace.